How I met Kyle, we met through sports. I don't know if you guys listen to the other podcast, but I was big on football early on in my life, and this was my center. I was a QB.
You already know, bro.
So what's this called? When I first met Kyle, I'm not gonna hold you. I thought he was kind of a dork. I was like, yo, it was real talk. I thought he was kind of a dork. I mean, he was like short and he was fat and he was.
Nah. Let's be real, bro. I've been the same height since I was 6th grade. So back then I was tall, bro.
You were tall,
5'4", bro. 6th grade, bro, you're a monster.
bro. In 6th grade, I was smooth 5'8".
5'8" with shoes on, bro.
Yeah. Well, I'm
5'8"
like
with
that.
Timbs on.
Dude, I'm like the same height like now, basically. I gained like basically 1 inch, 2 inches.
Bro, dude, I felt that so hard, bro. I'm telling you, I swear I've grown like 5 inches over high school. I went to the doctors like 2-3 days ago, and they were like, "You're 5'4". I'm like, dog, redo that. And I have longer hair now too, bro. Oh my god.
Wait, so like when you get to the doctors, like what are you doing? You like putting your hair up like this? Like you're putting your hair up in a ponytail and then you're trying to get to the top, or what's up?
Bro, nah, I put my ponytail in the back, bro, and I'm like, all right, that should add at least 2 inches. And they go 164 centimeters. I'm like, bro, I'm like 5'7" on a bad day.
Well, but what's it called? Football, right? Yeah, football. So what's this called? When I met Kyle in football, I thought he was a dork, all that stuff. But yo, this is my boy. This is my center. You know what I mean? Like that quarterback center connection is different.
Bro. Quarterbacks and centers out there, you know what we're talking about.
I was like, bro, yeah. If there's any quarterbacks out there, you know that relationship with your center, offer it like in the locker room, outside the locker room, everything.
Bro, do you even know how I became a center though?
Nah.
All right, yo, funny story. So when I was in 6th grade, right, that's when I first started.
Yep.
Worst player on the team. When I say like we.
That's also why I thought he was a dork.
All right, yo. So we played with like the junior teams, right? You have A, B teams, right? I swear I was the C team. First year, the coaches loved me. Coach Mike, yo, they loved me. I never got a single rep. To this day, I swear, I was the only kid who didn't get a rep.
Well, like, look, if you play organized sports or whatever, even when you're young, there's always that one kid on the team that like everybody kind of likes or whatever.
Bro,
but like they don't.
Me.
But they're just kind of ass. You know, they don't get no
bro,
time.
That was like, yo, the coach was like, yo, Kyle, what's up? Yo, I'd be like with the boys, yo, you know, we had like Alfonso, bro. You know, I had the boys, you know, Casper, we had all of them. Bro, I didn't get a single rep. And I was like 50, like, so like right now, bro, I'm like good shape right now. But, like, I was, like, 40, 50 pounds less than I was right now, and they still had me at lineman. So I was chilling on the sideline, like, looking like a receiver, playing center. Not even playing center, actually.
Bro, you did not look like a receiver. Well, don't cap.
Bro, I'm telling you,
there's no 5'4" receiver that looked like a line. Well, you were 5'4", 5'3", and you looked like a lineman.
But you have to think, though. 5'4" in 6th grade, bro, is like 6'5" in high school. Think about it. I was like 5'4", like 120, bro. I'm not even joking. I was like 120.
There's no
shot. Dude, I swear. No shot. Bro, I swear I was like 120, 5'4". Dude, I'm telling you. If I can show you pictures, bro, I'm telling you, easy 5'4". 5'4",
bro, you
120.
You never, Kyle, my whole life since I've known you, you were short and you were chubby and you were fat. Not being
No,
me. This is my voice, so
I know.
But that my whole life, that's what you've known. Until, like, you know, we started, like, working out or whatever. Like, oh my gosh, yo! When we started working out, what's this called? What was it, like freshman year of high school?
Bro, freshman year, it was. I know the date. It was July 6th or 7th. Oh, bro, no.
You said you know the date?
No, I know the date. I know that. Wow, it's like it's been like 4 years. Because when we did freshman football, our coach he sent us a text July 6th or 7th, one of them, and he goes, "Yo, today gym.
Need you guys in
work out at the gym right now, like 1:30." And I'm sitting there. I'm like, bro, what is this? We walk in, and you see DeGeorge there. And at the time, that was DeGeorge's first year. And you walk into this man, bro. I'm like...
DeGeorge was the strength and conditioning coach
he was
for
strength
high school or whatever.
Conditioning coach. He's a goon. But, like, you got to think, we're these little freshmen intimidated by... And Pachiri, like, the two coaches, Pachiri...
Never lifted weights, by the way, ever before this. It was just all, just backyard football, all that stuff.
But, yeah, no. So, you had Pachiri there, and you had DeGeorge. And that Pachiri, he's like this...
Pachiri was a lineman coach
like
for the freshmen back then. Yeah.
He's pretty tall. He's big, you know. And then you got DeGeorge, who, like, he focuses on powerlifting. So, you got, like, these little kids walking in, and they're like, all right, drop and give me 100. And we're like...
Yeah, when he walks in, he's like, all right, now. Like, good. I was like, wait, what? I was like, bro, I thought we were gonna run routes. I thought we were gonna throw passes. Straight to the weight room.
Yeah, he goes weight room conditioning. We're like,
This is
This
speeding.
isn't football. Because
Yeah,
at the
I
time
mean-
when you're that little, like you think football was just straight hitting, and you don't know about.
like like you look at football players, like they're all big and tough and all that stuff, but like we never lifted a weight in our life before.
But
this,
you
know what I'm
thought that
saying?
comes for free, yo.
I
You
was
don't
like-
think you actually have to work for that, like?
Yeah,
I
I mean,
thought
like
you just get that big on
we
purpose.
thought you just
for
kind of get
free.
big, yeah, like 'cause, obviously we were stupid, but like we just thought like, yo, you're gonna get big, regardless. But no, like in freshman year, that's when we really started taking weightlifting serious, and I remember we couldn't. I remember like when we was benching. Because we gotta start benching. That's your first
You already
love when
know.
you start weightlifting. But what's just called? I remember, we were both doing the same weight at the time. We were both doing the same weight, and we couldn't get a plate up. So like, what is this called? So we would put
Whoa,
my bad. I couldn't
Don't-
get the plate up.
Don't disrespect me like
No,
that, bro.
I couldn't
could've
get the
bet your
plate up. I did fake reps. So what's this called? I didn't touch my chest. Yeah, you remember that, right? Yeah. So what's it called?
Oh my god.
I did like 4. I called them 4 reps, but they weren't 4 reps. I got them to like halfway, and then I was like, and I struggled to get the top up, and I called those 4 reps, and I was like, yeah, I can bench a plate,
Bro,
at
bro,
like
bro.
120,
Bro, I
130.
promise you, they weren't even like halfway. It was like,
yeah. You've seen those guys at the gym, like, yo, what the hell are you doing? Like, I was one of those, the very first.
yo,
in
or
the
the
beginning.
type of guys who have their backs arched like 40 inches, and they're like,
Mhm. Yeah, it just wasn't it. It wasn't it. But like, what do you expect? It was my first time. It was literally like the first week I ever started lifting. But to be able to even put a plate on for my size, because I was what, like 130.
yeah, you were probably like.
I was like
130.
130, freshman, skinny as hell. So what's this called?
But at the time though, too, like that was when I started getting big. So I was like 194, still doing a play. So like, the ratio was.
I was kind of stronger than you technically.
Oh,
body weight
100%.
because you were like 190, like I said, he was a lineman freshman, like 190 or whatever, but 5'4", so he looked like a lineman. So that's what I'm saying. So like leverage, all that
Yo, that was when I started looking like a
I was
lineman.
like, so what's this called? I was like, so yeah, he was always naturally just stronger than me because he weighed more.
Still
than
am
me.
naturally stronger.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. What was this called? But yeah, that's when we really started taking like weightlifting serious, and we got really big together. Like
Bro.
not for nothing, we got really strong.
Really,
together.
and that was only in a year. That was from freshman year into
Mhm.
sophomore year. And at that time, I was like, yo, I'm taking this serious. So I went up to the coach, and I was like, yo, I'm out. And he was like, what do you mean you're out? Because, like,
wait, what year was that? What year?
That
So
was-
he quit football for weightlifting, by the way. So that's what it was. So what year was that? Sophomore year?
that was the beginning of sophomore. That was like the summer going into sophomore
Oh,
year.
okay. So like you fell in love that whole year into weightlifting, right? Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
it
Fell in love into.
For those of you who work out, you know it's like an addiction. Like, you look at your body, and you're like, yo, that's me. Yo, that's me. Yo,
Yeah.
that's
The-
me.
The very first as soon as you start noticing progress, you're like, damn, it gets addictive.
It's like literally like an
100%. You
addiction.
can ask anybody who works out consistently, 100%. I was like, you just get addicted to the way that your body's like, oh shit, my bicep looks a little bit bigger. My pecs a little bit stronger. I put 10 more pounds on this week when I was benching because benching that's it.
And the first year, that's when you make
Mhm.
insane progress. Like,
All
I
gains,
missed those
straight
days,
gains.
bro.
Yeah,
You
so
put on
easy.
like 20 pounds a day. Oh
So
my.
easy.
Now to go up 20 pounds, not even joking, it takes like a year, 2 years, bro.
After you're past the intermediate stage where you've been lifting for a long, long time. Like, what's this called?
But yeah, so also going back to the football thing, when I first quit, and I'm telling you, like, even though I said I was C team 6th grade year,
Mm-hmm.
by my freshman year,
Kyle got a lot better.
I was that guy. You know what I'm saying?
You got better.
No.
You got better. You weren't that guy.
All right,
Kyle
you
got a
don't
lot
wanna-
better. Enough to start. Enough to start.
yeah.
To start.
Even
At
though it
least
was the
freshman
team.
Freshman team. Anyways, whatever.
We weren't the best freshman team, even though we started off. Oh my God, bro! Now that we were
Yeah,
the
we
best
kind of
freshman.
we almost had an I don't care about freshman season.
Nah, we were undefeated, bro. We were 7-0. We lost the last 2, but those don't count. Like,
Yo, it was like, bro, like, come on, like we didn't even like
we didn't really
we
try.
were 7-0.
We
Those
were
last 2
7-0.
games,
We were like, yo, we're undefeated, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
But no, so after that, I went up to the coach and I was like, yeah, I'm done. He goes, nah, you ain't done. Because at the time, I was a superstar center. They were like, you're gonna be the next big shot in Garfield. He was like, bro, I'm telling you, I got like 5 phone calls from like each of the coaches. They were like, oh, Kyle, please come back. I was like, I'm gone. Kyle,
Yeah.
please come back. I'm gone, bro.
Yeah, I remember that.
I had to go in during the summer for like talking to them. They were like, all right, sit down, please. And I was like, bro, I'm just trying to head to the gym. Like, like, bro.
Yeah,
like-
nah, yeah, I get it. I get it 100%. And I low key thought of that too, because I was like, I low key thought about like stop playing football because I really liked how getting weightlifting too. But after I saw, I was like, bro, I can manage both. I was like, if millions of other football players manage both, I can manage both. It's whatever.
Nah, I wasn't with the mindset, bro. I
yeah,
was
but
like,
with his mindset, he wanted to go into power. You want to go into powerlifting
yes,
competitions,
sir,
right?
I was like so serious. My mindset, you gotta think that's like 15-year-old, I'm like, yo, my body's getting there. I was so into it. I was like, yo, I'm gonna break all these state records. I kept screenshotting like the New Jersey state records.
Yo, Kyle had a pose that like everybody at our school knew it was the Kyle pose. So he would sit, pose. So he would sit in front of the mirror. He would sit in front of the mirror after his workout. Broad shoulders like this.
And I had the pump too, so it made me look a lot bigger.
Squinted his eyes like he was light skinned or something. So, boom, and took the picture every single day.
Bro, but it evolved though. Like if you look at my post from 2016 compared to now, oh my god, dude, it went from like to like a, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean for sure. I mean
you learn how to
you learn how to pose.
You learn how to flex. You learn how to with the best angle. You know what I'm saying?
Lighting. Yeah, I remember that completely. But we're not at that shape anymore. I mean, I know we're not in that shape anymore.
I'm far from that shape.
How much you weigh right now?
What?
How much you weigh right now?
Man, I think I'm in the 2, bro. I think I'm in the 2.
200?
It's close. It's like, all right, on a good day, it's like 197. On a bad day, it's like 201.
Like after a chicken parm?
Like, bro, after chicken parm sandwiches, oh my god.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, so I'm like roughly around 200 now. But prime me, easily benching 415.
At what, like 190, right?
It was like 170, bro.
Oh my god. You know what's crazy? He got really, really lean at one point.
There was one summer too where I was like, all right, yo, I'm gonna do pull-ups. I started off the summer like doing like 2-3, bro, and I was repping out like 20.
Junior year, right? Like junior year?
It was like junior year.
Or
and a sophomore going into junior year.
Yeah. Bro, yeah, Kyle got really, really lean and really, really strong. And he wasn't the size for a lineman anymore, but that's the only position that he's ever played his whole life.
And my mindset, I was like, all right, yo, I'm taking this like super serious. Like I'm gonna like actually go compete. And then our freshman coaches became the head coaches for the varsity team.
All right, yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'm going back to being a lineman. Worst mistake I ever
made.
Yeah,
so what's this called? Basically, Kyle ruined his life. So let me try to explain it to him.
I put on an extra 30 pounds. I was eating. Everyone's like, yo, Kyle, what are you doing? I was like, honestly.
Yeah, he put on 30 pounds to play. Oh my gosh, hear this out, right? So he worked out straight for like 3 years straight. Really, really, I'm telling you, like Kyle was getting like lean, big, strong, all that stuff. And what's this called? And then he wants to play football again because our freshman coaches became the head coaches for varsity. So he wanted to play again. And I'm like, Kyle, you did all this work because he can't play lineman anymore. I'm like, Kyle, you did all this work just to lose it for no reason. So he gained back 30 pounds, whatever, maybe even 40.
I went from like 172 to like back up to like 200.
Back up to 200. So what's this called? And here's how he didn't even play. He didn't even play that season. So that was the worst part. He literally gained all that weight.
All right, but when you say I didn't play though, I went through the summer camp, and like a week before the season started, I was like, yeah, coach, I'm going back to lifting.
Kyle was soft. Because he hasn't played football in a minute, so like you're not in like football shape. So you went through that the whole summer camp.
I went through the whole summer camp. No, we started off working out in January.
Yeah.
Like the January of senior year.
Yeah.
All the way through August, and I was like up until then, I was like, yeah, I'm the best lineman in the league right now. Like at 5'4", like I still like all through high school I didn't get an inch.
Yeah.
So like I was 5'4" the entire time, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna be the best lineman there ever was. And like a week before the season started, I was like, yep, coach, I'm going back to lifting. He's like, bro, are you serious? I was like, yeah.
So basically, we all clowned him because that was the dumbest thing he could have done. That was terrible.
One of the stupidest things I've ever done. Oh my! Everyone was telling me too. They were like, Kyle, don't do it. And I was like, come on, you know me.
But when Kyle thinks of something and he thinks that it's a good idea,
bro, full force. If I think something's a good idea, I tell myself I'm going for it. If I want to like anything, I'm like, yo, powerlifting. I was like, 2-3 years straight, I'm doing it. Football, I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
And then he
anything.
quits.
And then I quit it. I quit it, bro.
Bro,
Quit.
But yeah, that's terrible. I mean, I wish I can get back into lean, big, like football shape and all that stuff. But all the freaking gyms are closed. It was like we're in a pandemic right now.
And I'm convinced too, because I went back to after everything with football, I went back to the gym with Roddy. Roddy.
Oh yeah, Roddy. Yeah, what's it called?
He got me to go to one of our
Rodrigo.
local gyms, and I started getting big again. I couldn't do like my max at the time before football and everything was like 315, 320.
For what?
On bench.
On
Cause
bench?
we don't do leg day. We don't do leg day here. Squats,
Bro, you're
deadlifts.
so lucky, bro. You're so lucky. You cannot do legs.
You know,
you're
yeah.
short.
Yeah, I'm short, so it looks like my legs are a lot bigger than they actually
I
are.
have to do legs like 3 times a week because my shits are like skinny as
But
hell.
hold on, bro.
Yeah, go.
I know you want to talk about when we first started doing squats.
Oh my God. Bro,
We
freshman
thought-
year, right?
Yeah, freshman year. We thought we were the biggest guys. We were like squatting like 185, 200 at like 14 years old, and we're like, yo, we're big.
Yeah,
And our coach, the George, he goes, go a little lower, and we're like,
We were
What do
doing
you mean?
we were doing like half squats the
bro,
whole
it
time. We
wasn't
thought we
even
were
like
big.
half squats. It was
You know
like
those
quarter
guys.
squats.
You know the guys who do like they squat like
That
half
was
second,
literally
and they
us.
think that they did all that. But no, so what's this called? So a strength and conditioning coach, George, he was like, all right guys, you had to teach us how to squat. So he was like, now grab that bar.
No, a bench. It was a bench.
Oh, the bench. Oh, yeah, the
It was
bench.
a bench with a little 25-pound
Yeah.
plate, and we put the plate down. And I'm telling you,
Ass to
it
grass.
was not even ass to grass. It was like the box was like 2 inches off the ground, and the plate was like an inch. So like we're pretty much sitting on the ground.
Yeah, pretty much sitting on the ground weight. And bro, we're not used to that at all.
We were not even joking. I think the max we did that day was 25
pounds.
Like
no
we
joke.
started
We
off
put
with the
25
bar.
Yeah, we
like,
put 25 pounds on each side, and the bar was dumb hard. And then so we put 25 pounds on each side, and I tell you that me and Kyle were dead. We couldn't do it anymore. We literally couldn't do anything
like
anymore.
when people like joke about leg day and they're like wobbling.
Bro,
Bro,
we
I'm
were
telling you,
wobbling,
we were
bro.
wobbling.
Bro, when we got down the stairs when we were going back to walk home, bro.
Oh my.
Bro, we were just.
And then we
terrible.
had like a leg day again the next day, and we were like, yo, we can't do. Yo, we threw on like 45s, like we did ass. Yo, we were like.
No, it was the next week, but it was like 2 days.
It was
Like,
yeah.
it was like on a Friday,
it
and then
was
we came
something
back
like
on
that. It was-
Monday, and then
It
we
was
did
like
legs
no
again.
less than 3 days. We were
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
like 50 extra pounds.
But what's crazy though, because like newbie gains or whatever when you're weightlifting. What was crazy though is that we put on a plate, and we can barely do 25, barely did a couple reps, and then we put on a plate. We did ass to grass, and we did it perfect.
Sets of tens. It
But we got
was
because that's when you're like, oh my gosh, I got stronger in literally 3 days from doing like 3 sets of squats. And then we were putting on a plate literally 4 days later, and we were repping it like from ass to grass or whatever. And that was really big for us. That was huge for us.
bro, that was I think the beginning. You know what? Actually, thinking of that might have been like the beginning of like actually like looking into lifting. Like
No, that's where you fell in love with it. That's
Yeah,
after
bro.
when you fell in love with it.
that's
I mean,
crazy.
I always liked lifting, because I like lifting, like being strong, but it
A
was
little
just not
smaller now,
not
though.
anymore.
Like,
Yeah, no.
Extra small.
Yeah, not really anymore. This is a little medium shirt, but it is what it is.
Yo, I felt that, bro. Like when I was in my prime too, I'd be like, yo, mediums, they got that nice little fit. Yo, you're like if someone asks you, yo, are you a large or medium? I'd be like,
Medium.
large for the future or medium to look good? I'd be like, give me a medium.
Yeah, bro. You put that thing in the washer, it's wraps.
Oh.
But you put that thing in the washer too much, it was over. Couldn't wear it no more.
Bro.
I know for Kyle.
But right now, a large is like a medium to me though. Like a large, like nice and tight. Yo, it's starting to. This right now is a large, and it's like nice little.
Nice, yeah, I mean that's how a shirt should fit. Honestly, that's how a shirt should fit. But when you're working out, you got to put a little bit tighter on the waist. Put a bucket in your shirt maybe.
Oh my God, bro.
Bro, Kyle in the summer, you would not see him without a tank top whole time. Yo, the entire
Tank top
sophomore
or
summer,
shirtless?
Tank
Either
top,
one.
shirtless, and he didn't look good shirtless. So I don't know what he was doing.